YouTube, what it do? It's your boy D-Wash, and we're back at it again with another video. In this video, I'll be breaking down a trade that I took from yesterday. A gold trade. I'll be breaking this trade down right here where I made 2,400. But before I, you know, get into the nitty gritty, I'm slowly making some good process on this account. I did start a little rocky, but we got out the drawdown, we getting back into it, and then we finally got the ball rolling. Um, I had another video where I talked about how I had made 2,100 back, I want to say like January, like 22nd, I want to say. And I made another, 2K ball uh yesterday. So now just saying all that, Um, as of today, I'm currently up, 2,400 for the day. For the week, I'm up 4,600. And for the month, I'm up 3.6 for the month. So all in all, although I started off a little rocky, I was able to, pull myself out of that. And me being at the end of January, so far we're looking like we're about to have a profitable month in January. So that's a blessing. But besides all that, I'm about to get into the breakdown as to how I was able to get 2,400 on my goal setup. I got it set up right here as well. As you can see, take profit got obliterated. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the breakdown on trading views. We're gonna go over here. Let me move this out the way real quick. Oh, so now I'm about to break down trade setup on gold and how I made 2,400. So again, I feel like whenever I talk about gold, it's just it's very easy, very self-explanatory. If we're looking at the daily time frame, if we zoom in, is the market going up or down? Obviously, the market is going up. Go to the 4 hour. Um, Same thing. Market is overall in the uptrend. So anyone who's trading gold, they need to be looking to buy. Like if you sell, it's gonna be short term. Buy. But yeah, daily bullish, 4 hour bullish. I'm about to go to the 1 hour, and I'm gonna explain how I uh looked for an entry and waited for my trade to play out on the 1 hour time frame. So ideally, this is my trade from Thursday. Sorry, January 20. I'm sorry. I think I said. Oh no, yeah. This is from January 22nd. This trade was from January 22nd. This one was placed on January 27th. There you go. So 1 hour overall bullish. We zoom in a little bit. Uh, price make a high, higher low, higher high. Had this wick up. So I had this area marked right here as the highest point. Highest point, my higher low on the 1 hour is right here. So we had a high, higher low, failed, broke beneath. So since this broke, I'm like, okay, we can move this here because since it failed, I'm like, okay, we have a low, lower high, lower low. And we're just waiting for the retest because like we had a high, higher low, it failed. So since it failed, now we're gonna mark this high point, and it's either gonna retest and make a new low, or it's gonna come back and break above. You can see it came up and made a new low. So now, since price closed beneath this area right here, because we had a high, higher low, had our highest point. So it's high, higher low, higher high, higher low, failed, or rect. I'm sorry, high, higher low, trying to make a higher high, failed. So we move it to this wick right here, came to retest, made a new lower low. So lower low is right here, our lower high is right here. We have a low, a lower high, price failed to make a lower low. Price needed to close beneath, let me see, I'm gonna use this right here. Price needed to close beneath this area that I have marked up right here. As you can see, it wicked, but it didn't close beneath. It just wicked. Since it just wicked, got a low, lower high, failed, and it closed above here. So since I'm gonna go ahead and move this right here real quick. So, so what I'm gonna do is, low, lower high, failed, it broke above. Now, as I talked about, price is only changing direction when it does this. Let me see. Where are we at? Where are we at? Right here. There we go. Pay attention to this. A high, higher low, higher high, right beneath, retest, lower low. If it don't look like this, or it don't look like this, I did a high, higher low, higher high. Let me do a low, high, low, re of low. Oh wait, bro. There we go. Damn. All right, 1 second. I'm sorry. Uh, high, higher, low, higher, high. There we go. I'll put this right here. And then I'm gonna put this right here. Oh, as I was saying, if price don't do this, if let's say we're bullish, right, and you're looking to see, okay, when are we going to be going to the downside? High, higher low, higher high, break beneath the zone, come back to retest, new lower low. If price don't do this, or if it don't, like this is an example for an uptrend, and we're switching to the downside, and this is an example of a downtrend, and we're switching back to the upside. If price don't do one of these two things, price is technically still bullish if you're looking for buys, or bearish if you're looking for sellers. Sometimes price will do something like this. Price will do high, higher low, higher high, liquidity grab, and then keep going higher. Same thing for bearish. Low, lower high, lower low, liquidity grab, and keep going lower. So just keep that in mind when it comes to price action and market structure. It's only a change in direction. When it breaks, comes back to retest and make a new low, or breaks above, come back to retest and make a new high. But other than that, I just wanted you all to see those demonstrations real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna delete these. 1 second. All right. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Like I said, this is gonna be a pretty quick video, nothing too crazy. Um, yeah, as I was saying, we were old. Let me bring this back over here. Bring this back. Are we? This was the highest point. This wick up was the highest point. So yeah, higher low. It wicked up, so I'm just have this marked as like my highest point. Got a higher low. Try to make a higher high. Failed. I'm gonna move that because really I would do it right here, but then this little wick area, let me go ahead and get that covered as well. Now we have higher low, failed, break, retest, new low, lower high, failed. So I can move this here. We had a high, higher low, higher high. So now we're bullish on the daily, the 4 hour, and now I just said bearish, I apologize. We're bullish on the daily, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour. So daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, all saying the same thing. Everything is screaming. So with that, how I went about this is where's I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna remove this real quick. Here we are. Okay. So I entered on this candle right here. Let me go ahead and do this again real quick. I entered on this candle right here. My stop loss was right here. And I went for a 1 to 3. Pretty textbook, pretty plain and simple. Uh yeah, my high was right here. My higher low is right here. That's why I put my stop loss at the most previous higher low. Um and yeah, higher low right here. Excuse me. Stop loss right here. Entry on this candle right here. And I went for a 1 to 3. Price, they'll just spot on up there. Made, higher low, new higher high. I moved my stop loss and profit. Once this was created, I moved my stop loss, profit. I moved my stop loss from it being right here to being it right here. So now it's definitely like a risk-free trade at this point. Uh, Although price did just kind of like plaster through my take profit, if I like held it, would have been 2,900. But when I was looking at price a little later in the evening before I went to sleep, and price was like right here, and I'm like, man, my take profit basically has gotten hit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come across as being greedy. 2,400 is good, and I went ahead and took that. And with me taking that, now I'm up 2%. And what this trade, pretty much, showed me was I'm like, okay, I can now since I'm up like 2%, I gotta be up 10% to get access to the funded account. And I'm looking at this like, okay, whenever I, look to place trades, um, really all I need to do is, aim for, 2,000, 2,500. And if I can at least, aim for that and use proper risk management, a few more trades in my direction, then I'll be making a video about how, I got funded, and I'll be doing the exact same thing that I'm doing right now until y'all see me post an email about how I got my first payout of whatever number amount. But again, if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. I hope my content is easy to absorb. The way I try to break it down, I really hope the way that I express it, it's very, comprehensible and easy to, comprehend. But on that note, I'll let y'all go. Appreciate y'all watching. Um, as always, control what you can control and let God control what you can't. and I'm gone.